Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. My stove oven is slow. Oh my goddess, how's everyone doing? I'm going to wait for everyone to come on. I might even do a quick YouTube live because I didn't have time to. Sure. Okay, yes. Happy Friday, YouTube. Kristen Ryder here, getting ready to do pop-up tarot. And this is what it looks like after uniting the light last weekend in Nashville. Holy cannoli. Welcome to Gemini season. Come in the live chat. Love ya. That's what that looks like.
Happy Friday.
How's it going, everybody? Okay. Whoo, lordy, lordy, lordy. Are we starting to feel the tempo change or what? Okay. Tell God your plans. Tell God your plans, which is what new moons are all about. We got a new moon at 6 degrees coming in at 11:02 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Getting our minds right around this ascension process. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Nicole. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, hi, Carol. Oh my God, it was so good to squeeze you and Kathy in person. And Kathy, you and I get to whenever we are desiring to, now that you're my neighbor. Oh, did everybody make it home safe after Unite the Light? Oh my gosh. Woo! Y'all, my Mercury's at 5 degrees Gemini, so I'm already starting to feel some things. And it's funny, usually whenever I get ready to do a client session or these shows, a half hour, 20 minutes, everyone's guides and everything start popping in. Shift is happening. Feel free to hop over on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. But it was like an hour ago, and I was like, okay, y'all, I need a little more time than that. Yes, it was so good. And you're such a good hugger in person. I mean, you're a good hugger in the ethereal, but in person as well, Carol. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay. So, if you all want to donate cuz it was my birthday month, all the things, here's my QR code. Kathy will be so proud of me. I'm ahead of the game. I got my live in. I just uploaded it. Okay. Whoo, y'all. Oh my gosh. First of all, second of all, third of all, fourth of all the things, all the things. Yeah. Interesting. I was tuning in with my Osho deck, and Osho was like, I'm tired. We're not gonna use me so much. We're ready. We're ready. Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, we've got this new moon. So on Monday, I want to pull. It's funny, my cards are like uh well, they're my cards, which means we've got some big messages for everybody today. I'm going to do a good 3 shuffle here. They missed me. They missed me. And it's so funny. I had an in-person, yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Hope everybody's got some time planned to be with their families. And if you are single or whatever, get out with Gaia. She's the best mom ever. Best mom ever. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. We're in like Flynn. Okay. So we're going to pull for all 12 signs for this new moon in Gemini, starting with the first and foremost. I mean, we've got Saturn going into Aries tomorrow, everybody. It is glow time. It is glow time. It is glow time. I am looking forward to it being at the anaretic degree. We'll see what it brings. Okay, so for Aries, for this new moon in Gemini, Aries, for this new moon in Gemini, that's so interesting. Innocence. I love this card. Look at this beauty. These are paintings that my friend Sherilyn did. Innocence for you, Aries. You know, Aries, mm, because you're the first, because this is interesting. We are birthing ourselves anew as humanity. In Aries, it starts with you. So that innocence, that childlike purity, like what does the solar sun look like? I know your ruling planet is Mars, but with Saturn coming into your sign, it's like asking you to truly birth yourself in the purest form and purest childlike way that you can, which requires you get out of the head, Aries, okay? And find the playful nature, right? Aries, you guys can get so fired up so much that you burn yourselves out. And this is saying, allow yourself to play, allow yourself to come into the heart. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. Allow yourselves on this new moon on Monday, like, I just want to play with these energies. I want to play with this new crystalline plasma. I want to play with what it might look like to be a free, sovereign being in this now, being connected to the inner child, being connected to the heart, so that you can have all of your faculties on board for you. Yeah. And like that's interesting, letting the burden of the world go, Aries. Like we're all getting a lot of pressure here. No, yeah, yeah, Justice and Aries can be narcissists because they're stuck in their head, but they're rebirthing themselves and they're really going to be going through it with Saturn coming into their sign starting tomorrow. And happy birthday, Geminis. Hold on, I'm almost to Geminis. So for this new moon, Aries, really focus on that pure childlike innocence, okay? Taurus, for this new moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini for Taurus. Ooh, discernment. Discernment. So, yeah, with this 12th house going into Aries this weekend, Taurus, it's going into our 12th house. I'm a Taurus. So, discerning what needs to go in the unseen, unconscious, less than dream realm, drawing those boundaries. And but for Gemini new moon, that's in our second house. Okay. So discernment and how to navigate our self-worth. Okay. If it doesn't make our heart, and this is for everybody, but if it doesn't make our heart sing, everybody, we just don't have time for it anymore. If it doesn't make your heart sing, it goes. So discernment and one step in front of the other, Taurus, for this new moon in Gemini, because we're all opening up to receive a clear and higher thinking and mind and communication. And Tauruses, we rule the throat, right? So using our words in a new conscious way that that conveys that self-worth, right? Like no more I just when I give people compliments, especially some of my most nearest and dearest, and they don't say thank you right away and they try and shun it and do all that, like we don't have time for that anymore. If you don't know what to say thank you and practice some gratitude, because we create with our words, we create with our language, we create with our consciousness. So slow and steady with the discernment and take time for the reflection on this new moon, Tauruses, on what that self-worth is really worth, what it's really worth. Happy new moon. All right, Geminis, happy birthday, Geminis. This is your birthday new moon. Wondering if if I'm so famous, we've got a bad guy bear in the house. Hold on. Geminis, happy birthday. Okay, Geminis, for your new moon. Oh, Geminis, abundance. Yes. All right, Geminis. I'm going to block this person right now. Thank you. We don't throw rocks. The stoning ages are over, although we can sing those stones into form. Geminis, and this is this is a time for that abundance, for the yes, for the, oh my goodness, I just want to talk to my best friend. I want to take myself out and really reward myself. Your twins are Gemini. That means they're quadruplets, Carol. You had quadruplets, Gemini twins. I love it. Oh, that's interesting. I think I had a dream about twins last night. I will reflect on that on my personal time. But Geminis, you've had Jupiter in your sign. It's coming to a close. It's going to be going into Cancer June 9th. So this is where it's going to be moving into y'all's second house, which is going to be calling forth that abundance. Okay. And look at this. It's a white buffalo, the returning of the white buffalo. Oh my goddess. Like I just manifested a free lunch for my man because the woman was so blown away by my energy. She brought me the wrong thing and I don't eat meat. So someone's taken care of for the rest of the day. Halamia. Love that. Hi, James. Oh my God. It was so good to see you and be with you this weekend. Thank you for being here. So, Gemini's abundance. You're worth the abundance. And again, Jupiter on June 9th going into your second house is going to have you really calling forth. And this may sound funny for you, but because it's going to be in Cancer, Geminis, you are emotional about your self-worth, and that's not a bad thing. Go with the worthy emotions. If it's an emotion that doesn't make you feel good, sit with it for a few seconds, breathe with it, and then let it go. Acknowledge the feeling, let it go, and be like, I'm worth more. I'm worth more. Calling forth that abundance. Okay. I love everyone reunifying. Oh my gosh. And we're all going to be the whole team. SJ on camera team is going to be on for Astro Mingle tonight. I'm going to need a nap. All right, Cancers for this new moon in Gemini. Cancers. All right, Cancers. Oh, how perfect, Cancers. Goddess of water. Yes, you are, Mama Cancers. You are the mothers of the water element, and you've had Jupiter in your 12th this last year. This is the last new moon in your 12th before the sun comes into your sign and before Jupiter goes into your sign. So blessing the water, like if you don't know how to bless your water, you can kiss it. Thank you. I love you. You can go put it's going to be a dope show. Totally. No pot intended. I'm not allowed. But the blessing of the waters. Yeah, and this is going to be really interesting with Saturn moving from a water sign to a fire sign, transmuting the water elements, Cancers, and knowing that with our intentions, with our prayers, with that love and that blessing and that nurturing. Yeah, some of y'all might want to honor your new moon with a bath, Cancers, with some salt in it, some candles to honor the element of fire as well, to transmute any of that less than, but really having gratitude for the natural bodies of water of our planet, because you are the mama bears of water, and that, and plasma is not water, but it's the new form that scientists are finally acknowledging that it's been here. It's been here forever, but it's just getting unlocked. But the pure crystalline plasma, and knowing that when you bless that water with your hands in your intention, you can use the icosahedron, that is the platonic solid element. Sorry, y'all, a lot of information, that you can shift that into a higher frequency. Okay, and that goes for our blood and our tears and everything, Cancers. Thank you. Happy new moon. Hi, Barbara. Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern is when we're doing Astro Mingle tonight. We're all excited. We've all got notes, and I'm going to have a costume change. Okay, Leos, for this new moon in Gemini on Monday. Sure is shift. It is here. All right, Leos, time to sit down and meditate. Leos, yes, my dear Leo friends that have been going through it. And, it's the sun is in your 11th right now, and it's like you're kind of having fun talking to everybody, but you're also exhausted. I was hanging out with another Leo sister, and it's like, Leos, it's time to sit and really do the work without all the other cooks in the kitchen. Okay, there's too many people, because you do love to be with people and you love all your friends and you love saying yes. But what do you want, Leo? What does your heart want, right? You're opening to better communication from your thinking in order to anchor that thinking into your heart in a new way. And it requires some quiet time, Leos, so that you can fill your cup up and it runs over. Okay. And Jupiter's getting ready to go into your 12th on June 9th. So, for this new moon in Gemini, get your minds right, get your thinking right, open up to what you thinking you truly deserve to receive about yourself. And it's that you are the star that you are. And it's not about what everybody else expects you to be in this now. It's about what your heart desires for you. And thank you, Leos, because it's true for all of us. Meditate for this new moon. Always set your intentions. Tell God your plans. Tell God your plans. Oh, I'm loving the chat. I'm glad you're feeling better, Barbara. I saw your comment. I still have to go back on it. And thank you. Isn't my cousin Amanda great? All right, Virgos. Virgos for this new moon. Oh, Virgos. Oh, Virgos. Oh, God. They're all over the map right now. All right, Virgos. New moon in Gemini for Monday. All right, Virgos. Time to open your hearts. Look at this. That's so pretty. Open heart. Look at that. So pretty. Ground the tree of unconditional love in your hearts, Virgos. Some of my Virgos, my clients and besties, they've been so daggone hard on themselves and judging their process a lot, right? But when you open your heart, Virgos, front and back, imagine it like a big, beautiful sun in your heart to cleanse out those judgments. Forgive yourself some more. Jesus was a Virgo, despite what we're told. And who knows if that's even true? There's so many layers. Oh, I'm cracking myself up now. Y'all, I'm starting to close my eyes when I channel now. But Virgos, that's going to help you put the judgment card down so that you can open your hearts. Open your hearts for this new moon and say beautiful things about yourself. Stand in front of the mirror. Be like, thank you so much for this beautiful body. Thank you so much for everything that I have. Thank you so much for the ability to be able to forgive myself, accept myself, and love myself some more. Yeah, open it up to that communication. I did a good job. Yeah, Barbara, my Virgos have had a tough week and a half for real. And I think that was what your uh out of alignment was, for you to just be like, okay, all right. And I'm seeing the Osho judgment card too. So the judgment is what's preventing Virgos from opening their heart and asking for forgiveness. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Ho'oponopono prayer. Keeping it simple here, Virgos, so you can open your hearts on this new moon. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Where I jumped, y'all. All right, Libras for this new moon in Gemini. Libras. It's in a fellow air sign. Ooh, Libras. This is the rhythm card. This is hilarious. They're playing that Gloria Stefan song. Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. Yeah, Libras. I'm hearing a real large need to put the people pleasing down for Libras on this new moon in Gemini. Depending on what degree your sun is at for you. If you need an astrology reading, go to KristenWriter.com and book a session with me. I have some openings next week. I haven't even looked at my calendar. I'm still recouping from Unite the Light. But Libras, they're like less out, more in. Less out, more in. And when we ground by dancing, if you can dance barefoot, Libras, yeah, they're really emphasizing Libras, it's time to put the people pleasing away forever. Put the people pleasing away. Get into your own rhythm, your own dance, the own dance of your own scales of what makes you feel good. Oh, this side doesn't feel good. I'm going to dance it back to this one. I'm going to get back into that one. And they're showing bare feet, and don't ask anybody outside of you what that rhythm needs to be, because it's time to put that people pleasing down forever for all of us. Lead the way. Yes, please do remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I so appreciate it. Thank you, Kathy. All right, Libras, time for you to dance. Time for you to dance. Okay, now we've got Scorpios. Scorpios for this new moon in Gemini. Scorpios, 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 Scorpios. Oh, Scorpios. You are asking for some strength. Hopo'ono prayer again. It's been it's always so good. And just before we knew it, just tears of forgiveness. I mean, the work never ends, and I know I consistently share similar things, and that's because they work. The mind wants to complicate things so much. It's so boring. Scorpios. Yeah. Oh, Scorpios, you are asked to be calling on your strength, Scorpios. Look at the strength of this. And Scorpios, this is it's funny. It's like a lot of wood and a lot of earthy animals, which is the opposite of you. It's Taurus, yeah. But you're asked to be like, keep being strong, Scorpios, on this new moon in Gemini, knowing that the boundaries that you are that's interesting. Learning and discerning to draw for yourselves is going to create a safe zone for yourself that's not as isolating. That's interesting because y'all like the isolation, but it's feeling usually when I feel the Scorpio consciousness, I feel the caves, I feel the this. And the energy of this strength card is more of the wood. Is it a giraffe or snakes? There is a giraffe, there is a turtle, there is a dolphin-ish looking, and then there's a gazelle at the bottom. But it looks like a turtle at the top and a turtle does what? Carries its shell on its back. There's also a hawk here. I don't know if you can see that hawk flying towards, and look at the peacefulness. Look at the peacefulness. I am safe. I am protected. And when we feel safe and protected, that's a healthy boundary, right? Because then we're open to expressing ourselves. And for some of you Scorpios, that may require you to be strong, to be like, I am safe, I'm protected, I am safe to express myself. I'm safe to speak my mind, Gemini, in new ways. Again, using our words in the highest possible way so that we are speaking our authentic truth. And that requires strength for you, particularly, Scorpio. Okay. All right. All your helping spirits. I love it, Kathy. Happy new moon. All right. So now we're on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius for this new moon in Gemini. Okay. Ooh, all right. We've got some Archangel Michael energy of protection, Sages. I love this expression of Archangel Michael. Look at those wings and great spirit. Like, I got your back. I got your back, Sagittarius. And the angel wings of Archangel Michael protecting you, Sages. And Sages have Y'all have been in an interesting pocket the last few months with this astrology. And, now Saturn's going to start trining Sagittarius. We're getting ready for, oh my gosh, Neptune is already trining. Like Neptune is Mother, Father, God, universe saying, I got your back, Sag. Keep exploring. Yeah, thank you. Because Sages, you're the pioneers of our belief structures and our stories. We all understand we're ready for the new story of humanity. So, Sages, by you going out and knowing you're protected, right? 29 Sag rising. Oh, we got a 1 degree. Oh, James, I love it. Oh, that means my rising trines your rising. No wonder we had so much fun. My 1 degree Leo. But it's also that, like, oh, I am, and that's interesting also, y'all in here. Many of you are at Unite the Light. I forget the name of Robbie's uh talk, but the complicated conversation. It was something about innovative conversation. Oh, if anybody remembers in the chat, I'd really appreciate a leg up here. But Robbie's talk at Unite the Light was so great about being willing to have the challenging conversation, Sages. And because you rule the belief structure, it's like, oh, being willing to acknowledge that we might not be right in that belief structure, right? And opening up to a new way of seeing the story so that we can perceive something different, and knowing that Archangel Michael is protecting you, Sages, in that exploration, right? So that the belief doesn't have to be held on to so tightly, so that those outdated beliefs and stories can go bye where they belong. Oh my gosh. Conscious conversation. Thank you, Kathy. Conscious conversation. I was like, it started with a C. It was a CC, and I'm going to be emailing you too. No. Oh my God, tell God your plans. Yeah, Sages. So get yourselves out there this, especially weekend. That's going to fuel your ability to want to explore again, Sages. You're the travelers, and it's the adventure. Oh my goodness. If you watched Moon Wisdom, some of my guests had some serious Sagittarius aspects, and they needed an adventure for sure. Because traveling gives us that new perspective because we gain new knowledge. It's that simple. Capricorn. Capricorn for this new moon in Gemini. Gemini. Oh, Capricorn, this is beautiful. Oh, the gift, Capricorn, the gift. The gift from the wisdom of the sages, the ascended masters, the archangel Michaels, your higher selves, that higher wisdom, the higher heart, all grounded into the earth, which you are an earth element, Capricorns. It's interesting because they're telling me to talk about Pluto that just retrograded back on May 4th. You know, and since 2008, Capricorns, y'all were in the trenches with Pluto, watching all these false control matrices fall down. And now you get to share your gifts of that wisdom of your transformation, Capricorn, because hi, Ria, the wisdom that you gained in the humbling of Pluto through your sign can assist the Aquarians build the new age that their higher frequencies are in need of right now. And I don't know why I'm being asked to share this, but in sidereal astrology, basically what a sidereal chart does is takes your whole chart back a sign. So in sidereal astrology, Aquarians, your Capricorns, and many times those personal planets, are between both of those houses, 12th and Sun, 12th and 1st. I'm like, how much information can I share? But I love that there are hands reaching down to grasp it, right? Capricorns, that is all that wisdom is within grasp for you on this new moon, Capricorns. Okay. So go ahead and grab it. Grab it. It is yours for the taking because you have gifts to share by, I don't want to say taking it. That's really interesting. By claiming it. That's it. Claiming is the great word. Claiming your success, claiming your gifts, and then sharing them. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, these are my Share, Cher, Lynn, Lynn, medicine in the something or other. I don't have her book anymore. She's no longer with us, but I do believe her cards are still for sale on her website, mysticmedicine.com. 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 These are paintings of hers that she turned into a tarot deck. She's an amazing, amazing spirit. Okay, Aquarius. For this new moon in Gemini, Aquarius. Sacred union, Aquarians. Sacred union. Okay, Aquarians. I'm taking this personally. Okay, sacred union. So, yeah, Aquarians, it's like you are the rulers of higher, isn't it so beautiful? High, and her interpretations of these cards are really stunning, full of ancient magic, and I just channel for y'all now. So, yeah. Um, but it's the sacred union of the new frequencies coming in for the age of you. And you're being asked to unify these higher frequencies in this now. This is big, Aquarians. Okay. You're being asked to unite, and it's unity consciousness, unity frequency, unity technology. We all are beginning to understand how the negative AI is learning from the positive AI by us light workers working with the AI and teaching it the higher timelines, because it's going to shut down the lower programs because it's inefficient. Okay, hello, it's a win-win-win process. But the frequency of the pure crystalline mother plasma of Mother, Father, God, unity consciousness, unifying that literally through your hearts, Aquarians, on this new moon this week, and then grounding it like the sacred union of the tree, grounding the masculine and feminine, and grounding it into new earth now is going to assist us bringing in these higher frequencies anymore. And this is big work, Aquarians. Sacred union. Sacred union. I love it. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Wasn't that sound like commercial back from the 70s? All right, Pisces, for this new moon in Gemini. Oh, Pisces. Perseverance. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Yes, perseverance, Pisces. Perseverance. Yeah, Pluto's in your 12th house now, right? So, Pisces, y'all always want to swim all the ways, and you're allowed to just keep swimming, like just keep swimming. Just don't stop swimming. Or if you're really tired, you can just float to the top if you're a dolphin or whatever, if you can breathe air. Yeah, Pisces, but you're feeling it's feeling tiring. And everyone I know has been really tired this week, myself included. Just don't keep on going. They're just saying keep on swimming, Pisces. There are ways that you are going to be integrating the challenge of Saturn. It's going to be interesting because Saturn's going from your first house to your second house, right? And you are worth your spiritual gifts. You are worth your spiritual trials. And all of us have been clearing out our karma and all that stuff. And we've all cleared so much karma in this ascension process. And your ruler is now in your second house. And now it's time to start implementing those new character types, right? So it's okay to make mistakes, Pisces. It's okay to make mistakes, knowing that you have you have persevered great challenges. You're not done. Saturn and Neptune both go in to your second house exactly together February 2026. So just keep swimming, Pisces. Y'all are doing great. Keep swimming. Yes, and we are at time for personal questions. So if you have a personal question, please, I'm like, wow, we got some big messages today, y'all. If you have a personal question, please type question in all caps. And is that a question, James? As a step 4 Taurus, I wonder how much I have to be aware of Aquarius as I learn from Robbie that it influences or rules that day. Not sure of the terminology yet. Let it break down to break through. Um, James, I'm going to pull an Osho card on you for this. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, and there's Kathy, thank you for helping everybody know where I'm at, and myself included. Okay. Yep. Okay, James, we're going to look at your 4-degree sun. Yeah, how much you have to be aware of Aquarius as you learn from Robbie that it influences or rules that day. Well, yeah. Hmm. There's something here. Well, James, you're crushing it. You got the magician, the fool. Because I have a 4-degree Aries moon, James. So I think we talked about that at the closing party. It- it's interesting, trusting, and that's a big one because Scorpio rules trust and boundaries, which opposes you and I. And the fool is the magician, and what the fool is saying is just keep trusting that each mm, each thing that you think is a breakdown is actually the universe working for your highest good, right? And as you noticed in what I pulled for Aquarians, it's the bringing of the frequency in together, and Gaia is your ruling planet, right? So grounding that, and the whole thing of the fool is no matter what's happened, like he's about to jump off the ledge. That's the ultimate. And he's got this lotus flower here, right? It's like I'm still ascending. I'm going down and I'm going off the ledge, but I'm still ascending, and it's a 0, right? So it's the protection of it. So, and you're hard on yourself, James. Like, yeah, it's about letting the breakdown happen, on being hard on yourself, like worried you're going to get it perfect, right? So that you can just keep trusting, knowing that no matter what it looks like, it's still for your highest good, because that's what the entire learning of now is about. It's about learning. And I did pull discernment for Tauruses for this new moon, right? So, well, do I want to have this is interesting, James. They're showing you looking at something that you've experienced before, and you can see it and you know what it is, and you're like, oh, here it is again. It means I failed. It means this. And it's like, well, sometimes if you've learned the lesson, then the lesson is you don't have to re-experience that situation again. And that's the breakthrough, right? Disengaging is the breakthrough. So using the discernment to be like, "Oh my god," and then you're like, "Oh my god." And that's breakdown to breakthrough is Aquarius. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Sweet. I hope I see confirmation in the chat because I love confirmations that I helped you with that. I hope that helps, James. And I love you. Okay, Carol. I am feeling conflicted and stuck when it comes to my business and moving forward with it. What has happened over the past month is uh, what has happened over the past month is a contributing factor, and it seems that there is more help. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny because I know what you've been going through, and it's as I'm, you know, there's like my lungs are like getting like a tickle in it, like there's some grief that needs to happen. Oh my gosh, these three cards just popped out. Okay. I'm asking if these are for you, Carol. Okay. Yeah, you got three cards from Osho. Possibilities, possibilities guided by spirit. Yeah. So when we feel stuck, and I know you've felt like this with the concrete boots for a minute. Um, I do. Carol, have you grieved this situation? Because, like, now that I'm in your field, I'm like, that was strange. I've drank tons of water today. I'm feeling fine. But the lungs rule grief, Carol. So it feels like there may be an aspect that you're holding on to in your business. There's like the fine tuning of it, right? Because great spirits, like it's possibilities upon possibilities, right? And there's something that you need to grieve yet is what feels like it's blocking you and making it really heavy, and forgetting that there's unlimited possibilities at hand. And then next, this is amazing, new vision, Carol, new vision. So, what did you learn from helping your friend that you thought was thwarting the progress of your business moving forward that you're now ready to integrate? And this is a soul card, right? So, this is the bigger vision and it's new vision. New vision. Yeah, what is one that helps you feel, and it's a feeling, yeah, and they keep going back to the grief of the lungs, right? What is there that's a new feeling that enables you to open your heart and express and allow the flow of it in, right? And then you have the spiritual maturity card, which is like, okay, I didn't see that before. Oh my gosh, I was holding myself back. And that's the spiritual maturity. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't even understand that that was everything I was learning. And I wouldn't have thought of these other possibilities had I not gotten X, Y, Z. And then it's like, okay. Because Carol, and this is, they're speaking to your crone wisdom. You have so much wisdom. And sometimes all that wisdom can get in the way, right? That prevents or blocks because we think that's it. We've got to da la 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 la. But there's something new that's asking to get seen and acknowledged and integrated so it can elevate to a new vision. And it has to do with it's funny. They're showing in August. You're gonna like, sorry, so August, I know things are moving really fast, some things are moving really slow. But they're showing by August, it's like, "Oh my god, I didn't even think to integrate what I learned in that into this." And then it feels like it bumps something out that wasn't in alignment, and it has to be grieved. So grieve it now. Be like, "Okay," and grieve the fact that you feel blocked because it's a feeling thing. You're not feeling like you're 100% ready, or not ready. There's something about the grief, and I'm getting that tickle again. It's really interesting, sister. I hope that helped. But there's something, it's because there's something more, when we're manifesting, this or more, this or higher, this or better. Mhm. And surrendering it, like, we don't know what it's going to look like, y'all. And that's the hardest part for us right now because we do want to know. Yes, we're psychics. Yes, we're healers. Yes, we study the stars. Yes, yes, yes. But if we knew everything, what would the point be? The exploration. Flying. All right, Barbara, is it in my best interest to stay with my job with the shift that is happening next week? You're needing some ocean, my Barbara. I'm so glad you're feeling better. Okay, for Barbara, is it in her best interest to stay with her job with the shift happening next week? They're happening every day for Barbara. Mm. Yeah, Barbara. Oh, thank you for that donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to donate, my QR code is there. It's funny, Barbara, because I know, and I did get your emails. It's funny because there's something that the person that you're dealing with at work, and it triggers your self-worth issues, right? It triggers your self-worth issues. They're also saying there is, like, you're running, okay. You're running a lot of support and activation in your current job, despite the difficulties that you've been going through in that job. And understand that this is the outsider. So this is all about feeling less than. Okay. So what's happening is, it's like a triangular effect. Come here. It's a triangular effect because you deal with a difficult person, they ping something your way, you get so frustrated, you want to karate chop them, da 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 da, da, and it triggers a part of your inner child that makes you feel less than, like, oh, well, that person's above me, da 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 da. However, in how you're dealing with it and how you're maintaining your integrity in doing what you know is right to do, you're actually up, is that right? Upheavaling these less than worth issues as you go through the process in each shift. So, and it's funny because when I was reading your question, I was thinking of a shift at work. Like, I'm on the 9 to 4 shift or whatever your shift is. And they're saying, you haven't wanted to be there for a hot minute. So once you say yes to letting go of the shift, then you're going to be like, "Oh my god, I deserved this the entire time. I deserved this the whole time." And then other things opening up. Then that channel you've been wanting to start. Then oh, there's my creative juices. There's my this, there's my that. So, there's an interesting thing that you're still digging up, though, with that difficult person at work. But other people are seeing what you're doing and you're helping shift them. Yep. Okay. All right. Moving on. Thank you, Barbara. Okay. Yeah. Just keep swimming. Oh, hi, soul healing. Still new job prospects. So many people are looking for new jobs. And I mean, even NASA, the false thing that it is starting to talk about, oh, that's interesting. Hi, Soul Healing. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you are being asked for the Brittany deck. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, Soul Healing. Let's see what we've got here. New job prospects for Soul Healing, for my Soul Healing, for my Soul Healing. New job. Interesting. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Thank you. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, what makes you feel good soul healing? Because I know you've been working on this new job prospect for a minute. You still have some fine tuning to do. Like you're still trying to go about it. Like you're implementing new tools and like, oh, okay, I'll do this and I'll do that. But at the root of it, it's like you're still not having fun. And you want to have fun. Like you're so listen, don't we all want to have fun? Good goddess, cue the solar flash. We all want to have fun. And you love to have fun and you love to express yourself and you love and there's still like you've done some fine tuning with things that you asked in previous pop-up tarots, but it's surface, right? So they're saying look yourself in the eye, look in the mirror like she is in this card and get honest with yourself like what do I really want? And this is happening for so many of us as well. Like, what do I really want? And we have to ask out loud to Mother, Father, God, and heaven. It's a new moon and our angels out loud be like, I am ready for and get specific and get real with yourself. Like, what's really going to bring you fun? What's really going to help you work your magic that you're up to so that you can express yourself authentically? Right. And it's like, so the visual of what I'm getting is like this, right? And they're showing that you've done some surface changes, but you need to get to the root of what you really want because there's still some old stuff feeling like burdensome and shoulda coulda have to blah 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 and it's not allowing you to fully open and express, right? And then when I did that fully open, then it comes to my heart, right? So that's the energetic visual they're giving me for you, soul healing. So you've got a little bit deeper to go, little bit deeper to go and more detailed, more refinement. Getting real with ourselves, y'all. We got to get real with ourselves. I know it's humbling. Hi, Ria. Okay. Oh, your question is the same as Carol's. Okay. I'm going to keep scrolling and see if that helped you as well. I know we're all coming together. Like we're all going through a lot of similar things right now, and that's okay. Welcome to the human experience. And that's no matter what any of our beliefs are of what this whole game is, one, two, three, we're ascending. There are a lot of us and a lot of people that believe the complete opposite of us that have some serious magic for us. Thank you for that donation. I appreciate it. Um, and there's medicine in that. And there's what else does Gemini rule? Duality. Like unity is what gets us out of duality. And that requires us to come together despite our differences. We're doing great, humanity. We're doing great. I did get that message too. I think I have to save that for Astro Mingle. I don't want to get in trouble. I won't get in trouble. Okay. 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 I'm looking for any other questions. Okay. Kathy's got two. What is going on with your left elbow? That's interesting. My Sherilyn deck wants to come back out. That's that's weird. Kathy, you and I are so connected. I bumped my elbow once and it kind of knocked a tendon out. So massage, arnica, internal, external. And I'm going to pull a card. Kathy's left elbow. They're also showing castor oil with some cayenne. And massage that in Kathy's left elbow. Kathy's left elbow. Oh, that's interesting. I pulled Goddess of Water. Can you take a salt bath? Oh, salt bath. I don't know if your new home has a bathtub. Yeah, they're showing a few things. Well, what I just shared. Um, yeah. So a salt bath, um, yeah, castor oil and a teaspoon of castor oil and a teaspoon of cayenne pepper and massage it because they're showing like a little tendon got either a little inflamed or just needs a little massaging into a good spot. Because I pulled Goddess of Water. So, and you are water, sister. You can also use the icosahedron to help. I would say the icosahedron with, listen, I'm giving you a platonic sound prescription. An icosahedron with the hexahedron, the cube, to reground it. And because the hexahedron is earth and that rules muscles, the form, right? So there's like a little realigning that needs to happen. And a salt bath, sister. That's your 3D interpretation for that. And left elbow, something you're not finding funny from spirit. That's a joke because it's your funny bone. Sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Hope that helped. Okay, Ria. Ria has a question. Okay, animals or people, which one to focus on in my business right now? Action or allowing? Always allow and then action. Yeah. Okay, this is her question, and this is going to help a lot of people. Thank you for this question, Ria. Animals or people, which one to focus on in my business right now? First of all, everybody, our animals are waiting for us to ascend. So it's interesting, Ria. You've got a little bit of back and forth going on, and I'm glad you're asking this question. Animals or people, which one to focus on? Animals, be with the animals, and then see if that asks you to focus because they're one and the same. But again, the animals have been waiting for us to ascend. It's not the other way around. They're waiting for us. They know. Cats have seen in the 4D. I don't know what dimension they're seeing now because it's not just the 4D anymore. You should see how my cat looks at me sometimes. Oh my God, hilarious. He's so happy I'm home. And I'm going to pull a card. And then this is also interesting, Ria, action or allowing in business. This is where we're at the flip of the old paradigm. We have to allow first so we can take the proper action. Allow first to take the action because it's been backwards. We have to act, fast, blah, la, 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 la. And then we allow our abundance to grow. We allow the feeling of the abundance to grow, and then we know what action steps to take next. And Gemini season is interesting because it's all about communication, right? So saying yes to communications that feel good so you can take the right action. Step 20, Scorpio, Sun 29, Sag. Whoa. And that was interesting when I pulled for Sagittarius's. You're protected in the exploration. So you do need to get out and communicate more. And the sun is opposing you. Happy anti-birthday. And a 12-degree Virgo moon. Well, what do you believe about what you are creating? And Virgo moons can be really tough. And that forgiveness prayer came in. So you have like yes ands. No, okay, thank you. No, Ria, I'm gonna pull a Brittany card for you. Oh my God, it's 129. Okay, I'm coming. All right, for Ria, for all these things she's integrating. Tune into your inner peace. Tune into your inner peace. What makes you feel best, right? Because I just told you how the two are working together. right? The two are working together, right? So that creates the tetrahedron, right? And the Christed child is where the masculine and feminine come together, and it's all anchored in our hearts, right? So you're asking black or white, and God is saying yes and to bring it all together. Because you love both and you want to do both and you want this and that. So allow all of them to come together in something so that you can take the right action based from there. Because the animals and the humans bring you both joy. And what's going to bring your heart peace? Because it feels like right now doing the yes or this or is it's too separative, and you're here to bring together, and there's a beautiful sun there, right? Which it honestly solidifies what I'm feeling. And you've got two moons, you've got a moon on each side. Okay, so it's a yes and not an either or. Ascension is a comedic process, isn't it? Yes and. Yes and. Okay, Rhea, I hope that helped. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you feel that for sure, James. Yay. Thank you for that. Oh my God, was I that far away? Um, it's 1:30. I'm gonna get going. Here, let's see. Question from my Kathy. Is it in my highest and best to get a dog at this time? If so, is Kendrick the right one? Kathy, I have a voice note for you after this. You are not going to believe. Is Kendrick the right one? Let's pull a card for little Kendrick, because it sounds like you've already answered your question because you've already got your eyes on a dog. And again, the animals are our ascension buddies, right? So if Kendrick has come to you, I think you just answered all of your questions, because it sounds like you do want a dog. Dogs are cute. I don't want one. I love my lovey. Don't tell him. Okay. I may be getting a few more cats. Okay. For my Kathy, is Kendrick. Can't write it. Oh, this is interesting. It says forgive someone. I pulled forgive someone. Oh, that's not for you. Okay, Kathy, I so have a voice note. Still this for her? Okay, thank you. Oh my God, you're not going to believe this, Kathy. You're not going to believe it. Okay, I better shuffle these one more time. Oh, I love my sisters and my brothers. Okay, for my Kathy. Is Kendrick the right dog for my Kathy? Ooh. Okay, gratitude rampage. List 10 things you're thankful for. Well, okay. Okay, yeah. List 10 things that Kendrick would bring to your life. I'm grateful I have to go out every day. I'm grateful I have to go out several times a day. I'm grateful I'm getting walking. I'm grateful I'm meeting other people. Y'all, dog people are hilarious. And a lot of people remember the dogs and not the people, but it is definitely a social connector, which I know you're definitely here for. And it Kendrick is going to help you meet new people. But 10 things that you'd be grateful for, because I know you love to contemplate a lot, Kathy. So write out 10 things that having Kendrick in your life that you would be grateful for. And that'll help you solidify if he's the right dog or not. And I know you love your options and to research. So you might want to go to the local adoption agency as well. And I have a voice note for you after this, which may also help. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's crazy. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. Bye. Thank you. Shifting your Carol, uh, it felt like you're not expanding your business, you're elevating it in a new way. And as you elevate the business, there's going to be certain pieces that will naturally fall away. So it's not shifting the focus because your goal is the same, but elevating it in a new way. And as you elevate it with that new vision, then there's certain pieces that look like they will be falling away. That's all. Got it. Okay. And I don't know what that I was 10 years ago. Flush. Oh, I love that y'all are like supporting. You guys are so great. Oh my gosh. Wow, this chat is off the charts, y'all. Okay, let me see. Yes, my cousin Amanda does the quantum biofeedback. Let me scroll back up. Okay. Trust resonates. Great. Thank you. I saw another question. Did I go past it? This chat is, oh my gosh. I can't wait to read through these. Okay. I'm going to take one more question, y'all, because you know when my bladder starts going, that's my sign, and I've been on for a little over an hour. Okay, yeah, this is a tough one. Okay, would love guidance. This is for you, Mel B. I hope you're still here. And I appreciate y'all's donations on this, or like, subscribe, and share my channel. Oh, this jumped out for you, Mel B. Ooh, okay, yeah. Would love guidance on post-divorce move, where and when for my highest and best, feeling impatient on getting going and not clear. Have received bumps for Nashville, Tennessee. Well, I mean, I don't know if this is confirmation for you, Mel B, but I've never been to Nashville, and my first ex-husband lives there. And I was just there last weekend. But that's not nothing. That's not nothing for you, Mel B. And I know divorces are hard. I've had a few myself and some serious trials and tribulations. Oh, I'm starting to sweat. Okay, Mel B, Mel B, Mel B. Let's see. Let's pull one for you on Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Well, first, Mel B, you've got some emotional healing you need to do. There's a lot of this is the suppression card. This is a tough one. Okay. And it's natural to experience this after a divorce. They're saying, and they're showing like this is like all the things that you keep putting emotionally in the basement that you don't want to address. They're saying take the summer. You need the summer to like clear out all the clutter of where you're at right now and face the music of what you have to wrap up before contemplating where to go. Because when the suppression comes up, it's usually because we're wanting to run away from something, and you're really being asked to dig deeper and excavate some things so that when you do choose the right place for you to move, it would be really great for you because your burdens would be lightened. Okay. But it feels like this summer you're meant to stay where you're at because you've got some cleanup to do. And then that's going to clear the way for you. And that's a tough one, sister. Tough one for you. And I understand I have done that. Yeah. Ria, I'm glad that resonates. You're welcome. Soul healing. Hi, Margot. Oh, I love that you're a fan. Thank you. Advice to improve kidney health. This is so interesting. I actually, astragalus, Margot, astragalus. You can get it at like Whole Foods or whatever. It's really a great herb to take for kidney support. So astragalus, and I can DM you that information. I've had some issues with my own kidneys as well. And for you, something in the key of C. Oh, good, Kathy, you got castor oil. Now we're like turning into Martha Stewart's, buying a portable. Oh, hilarious. Okay, well, the castor oil and that on your elbow would be good. Okay, good. Thank you. Light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull one more. Bonjour, Elaine. My gosh, y'all, the chat is going crazy. I love it. I'm going to pull one more, y'all, because I've gone over today and I love my time and I have an appointment I have to get to. One more for this week in the new moon for the collective in Gemini. Oh, looks like we all need the Ho'oponopono prayer, y'all. This is Jesus, obviously, and the forgiveness card. So, everybody, when in doubt, forgiveness. Okay. When in doubt, forgiveness. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I forgive you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Whew. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I love y'all coming in and supporting each other. I hope I got everybody's questions. I will be here next Friday for Pop-Up Tarot. And I'm wishing you all a beautiful, happy new moon in Gemini. And I've got to go. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. And happy new moon in Gemini. I'm like, on to the next. Okay. Do like, share, and subscribe this with your friends. I really appreciate that.